thank you, and congratulations again. Thank you for your words and for your humility. And now it's an honor to introduce our Lamplight Society inductees, Chloe and Jared Bass. Jared Bass, class of 2007, and Chloe Brown Bass, class of 2006, exemplify the spirit of Eastern University's Lamplight Society through their profound contributions and unwavering commitment to the university's mission. As a current trustee, Jared plays a pivotal role in shaping Eastern's future, while both he and Chloe actively represent the university's philosophies in their professional lives. Chloe's nonprofit work with World Vision focuses on women's equity issues, and Jared advocates for higher education policy on Capitol Hill, dedicating long hours to ensure that students, not just at Eastern, but across the nation, are supported. Beyond their professional commitments, they share their gifts through Chloe's coaching business for new mothers and Jared's involvement in church worship teams. Their advocacy, leadership, and support for various initiatives reflect their dedication to fostering a vibrant university community. Together, they embody the values of integrity, service, and excellence that the Lamplight Society celebrates, making them this year's recipients of this prestigious award. Please welcome the Bassetts.
All right, thank you. I know we're splitting our time, so I'll try to be brief. Also, part of me feels like this is the Oscars. This probably is good. I went to the Oscars with my wife, so if anyone wants to play some music if I talk to her, I'll be fine. But I did want to say a few thank yous. I love Eastern. We both love Eastern, and I feel like I owe Eastern so much. I met Jared here. We weren't dating here, we weren't friends really while we were here. That's a story for another time. But I have him, we have our two beautiful boys, Josiah and Caleb, and I wouldn't have that. I don't even think I would be doing the work that I'm doing if not for coming to Eastern. I especially want to just thank, I saw Dr. Sparks here earlier, and he's among the favorite memories I have, yes, at Eastern, because that Hebrew, that I took Hebrew, biblical studies was one of my majors. Yes, Hebrew with you is one of my favorite memories here. Also, Joe Modicum, and I was a chaplain also in my time at Eastern, so I just want to thank you for the impact that you've had in my life as well. I also was a communication major, so thank you to that department. I also was in the Honors College in my time here, and I did a lot of things. I love that. I really like to the bonus and I am especially thankful for that foundation of faith, reason, and justice, but also the ability and the knowledge that as a Christian you can love God with your mind, and that you can be thoughtful in your life and in the work that you do. I mean, I know we're all family here, and so our goal for our lives is to love God with our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And I'm really very thankful that in the work that I do, I get to do that. I get to, I'm a senior technical advisor, so I get to think about a lot of programs and design things, and also do a little bit of that programming. And I remember, like early in my career, I was working on an assistance program in Ethiopia, and it was food assistance, and I was talking with a woman through a translator, and she was telling us about like her family and her life, and she was a participant in the program that we were working on, and she was saying that she had 8 children, but 2 of her children had passed away before they were 2 because she just didn't have enough food to keep them alive, and she said it was the worst time in her life. She was crying a little bit. And then she talked about the value of the program that we were working on and how we brought food so that the family could eat, but also some educational pieces, and we worked with local health clinics to help get the clinic, and then we also helped help government resources to flow to her town where she was, and she had another baby, and the baby had like the cutest little chubby cheeks, and I was like, this is how we're doing the work that we're doing. It was a beautiful success story, and I think it's like coming back to those kind of moments of like, it's just really about the people that, you know, why I do what I do, and I'm very thankful to have that ability to do it and to marry my faith and the works, because you spend a lot of time at work. So I'm really thankful that I get to do that. And I just want to thank too Jared. He's so humble, but he does some really great work. So I just want to thank him for his support. And also, I feel like all the people that support both of us in caregiving, my mom especially, who's watching the boys right now, so we could be here, and daycare and school, who also, help hold it down. It really takes a community. The work that I do is like with a team of people, and we're in community, and it just helps encourage you when you're discouraged. And maybe I'll just close with this. I don't need to pass the mic. But I'll just say that a few months ago, I was feeling kind of discouraged because, working in development, things are not looking great a little bit in the world. And in some indicators, we've gone backwards a little bit with COVID and conflicts and things. And so I just was like, I don't even know if this is making a difference. Why do I even bother to do this? And so I just kind of was like, well, let me reflect a little bit. And so I reflected over my career and the programs that I've been able to help support and design, and those have impacted millions of people around the world. And I'm so thankful for Easter and giving me that foundation to know that we want to marry our faith and our works, that we want to promote God's love throughout the world, that we want to include faith, reason, and justice. I use all of those things like on a weekly basis, and so I'm very thankful for just this community that helped raise me and just started really my adulthood journey. So thank you for this award and for this honor, and I'll pass it to Jared.
This is the problem with going last. Where did you go to school? It's a common question that comes up in conversation. Sometimes that question is sponsored by genuine interest, and then other times it's a yardstick for stature. But whether it comes from pundits, reporters, Republicans, Democrats, independents, Christians, agnostics, or the like, I've come to love this question. It provides me the opportunity to tell others about Eastern University, a school that instilled in me the principles of faith, reason, and justice, a school that offered me a front row seat to servant leadership, to professors that encouraged scholarship, a school that did not divorce faith from intellectual curiosity. I remember my first year here when I took a class in psychology, and the professor prayed at the beginning of our time together. It stood out to me that we didn't just pray when learning about theology, but we would also pray when learning about other disciplines as well. To borrow a phrase from a pastor I know, in that moment I observed that every ology is a branch of theology. I'm not a pastor, I don't preach on Sundays, I don't work in a church or in a mission field, but what I do to proclaim God's love for his creation. Eastern taught me that. This week I was just reflecting on a moment that I just realized that I went from watching The West Wing in my college dorm room here at Eastern University, having a meeting in the West Wing, to then meeting the cast of The West Wing in the Rose Garden. And that's because of Eastern. And I really truly thank this university. And while I received this award under the guise of someone who's made an indelible mark on this university, I must confess that this university has made an indelible mark on me. I'm so thankful to be nominated, to be receiving this award, so thankful for the relationships that I have here to this day, to the professors, and even just folks in this room who have made this moment possible for myself, my wife, my family. Thank you all. This place is truly a treasure. It's a gem, so thank you.